Dailies are a regular meeting type that are used within each workstream in the project to organize project work on a daily basis. So as I show here, this is a regular meeting type within the project team. And as participants, you usually have the workstream team that is usually something like 2 to 3 people. The goal of the meeting is to discuss progress, remove any roadblocks, and align on the next steps. It usually takes 20 to 30 minutes. You have that every day, as the name suggests. So let's have a deeper look into the success factors of the perfect daily. Now here 3 points: prepare well, so check juniors' work before showing in the daily. Second, drive, so stick to the rule of 3 points on the agenda. And third, commit, so properly allocate follow-up tasks. First, we get prepare, that is checking juniors' work. Here 3 selected problems. The first one is juniors get lost in detail, and your job is to simplify the structure. Now, what does that mean? It means that you should enforce a structure that always works if the junior is just getting lost in detail. So here 2 ideas, either sequential or partitional. Sequential, for example, just start with the complication, the option space, and then the required analyses to choose an option. For partitional, here the idea is usually to go with something like a heat map, for example, of a capability, and then just do a deep dive on an area that you have more information on. When running out of time, check whether you can just postpone the discussion or whether you can just fix it in the pre-alignment call with the junior. Next is slide hygiene. So juniors sometimes lack slide building skills, and your job is to enforce simple structural rigor here. So 2 ideas here: slide structure, always enforce a table layout or matrix layout, and make sure that the layout is of consistent level of specificity. Slide wording, so make sure that there's a proper distinction between the action title and title, and that grammar is always parallel. And third, we got availability. So juniors sometimes get derailed by follow-up tasks from previous tasks, so always just ask and then prioritize what they're working on. Second, we got drive, so sticking to the rule of 3. So on your agenda for the daily, there should always be 3 topics. And if you actually only got 1, then just come up with 2 more. So this can also be just short questions, but just make it 3. It should always be 3 because it's always 3 and it always worked like this, so just make it 3. In terms of surfacing, show slides. There shouldn't be a daily in which no slides are shown, just show them. It kind of adds to your impression of a proper strategy consultant that charges several $1000s a day. It's just the way it's supposed to be. And third, we got commit, allocating follow-up tasks. So sometimes discussions in dailies just happen to be non-linear, and at the end of the day, no one really knows what they are supposed to do anymore. So your job is here to make it very clear at the end of the daily, even if it's a bit repetitive, who's going to do what as a follow-up task.